Okay, so this is something I haven't done in a while, but I shall do it because reasons. And, well, the park is closed, so I might as well. And this is like the only Six Flags thing I can do. But, well, this is just gonna be me talking over. This is not really a story time with Drew Thomas. It's just, oh, who am I kidding? I'm gonna consider this a story time, but, well, I'm not gonna entitle it as a story time, but I'm gonna be reviewing the whole year I was at Six Flags St. Louis. I got my season pass around, like, March after opening day, in which, I didn't have my pass on time and I couldn't make it. I've wanted to go in April, but well, I realized that the train wasn't in operation, so I decided to wait for, until the train was open. Finally, I graduated high school and I decided um, I wanted to go to Six Flags for June. However, I discovered that on the 5th, they were celebrating their 50th birthday. And so I decided, why don't I go on my 50th birthday and invite my friend? And so I invited my friend there, and while he also got a Six Flags season pass, he decided to when he was going to be visiting me, due to the fact that it was dirt cheap, so we could visit all year. But well, yeah, the park was celebrating its 50th anniversary, as it says down below, right next to me, celebrating 50 years of thrills. You see, on the first day, you see had this big ceremony with Bugs Bunny, but well, we were late for that, but we still got to see like the last half of when, they blew confetti. So me and my sister decided while we waited for my friend to arrive, we were gonna ride a couple rides. So we first went on the Log Flume, and then Shazam, and then the Justice League Battle for Metropolis, and that was my first time riding it. I was a little nervous because I didn't know if it was gonna be like Scooby-Doo Ghost Blasters, which scared the crap out of me. But well, I actually enjoyed it, and that became my second favorite ride. And then me and my sister got our souvenir cups, and that was before we had the dine-in pass. We got the all-season cups, which we get refills all season. And so, you see, afterwards we decided to find my friend, and we walked over to, then we went on Thunder River, and then we decided to go eat meals because, well, we didn't have the dine-in pass, so we couldn't just stop at a park restaurant and eat. So I just walked around while, actually, first we went to the parking lot, and then, I went to my mom's car when she was gonna find a space. She was planning on going to Hurricane Harbor, but she decided not to because it was operated at capacity. So she left, like, right as soon as she got in. She decided I'm not going in there. So afterwards, my sister needed to use the bathroom. I was by myself. I saw a person, yeah, like stealing, and so I found my friend. And so, you know, I found my friend. Also, before this, I went on the train and I was going to film the episode of Show Me Trains. And I went on the train to film for that. And then my sister had to use the bathroom, so I decided to film some footage of the train idling in the station. So afterwards, then, I be then afterwards, I decided to look around the park while my sister was in the bathroom. Then I found my friend, and then we went on the train from the Bugs Bunny station to to the main train station. There was a person crying in line, and I didn't mind because, well, I knew that was going to be worth it getting on the train. So we got on the train and we rode it all the way to the, front station. We rode a couple more rides. We shopped at the gift shop a little bit, waiting for the fireworks. And then we decided to take one more final ride on the train. And that was also the last ride of the day. I was pretty excited. And the train went really fast when it pulled out of the station. Then when the train went back to the roundhouse, we headed to the studio backlot to see the fireworks. And we found a good spot and we watched the fireworks. And they also played a mashup of some of the songs I heard that day. Well, a couple of songs I've heard played Six Flags in general, and it opened with the Universal fanfare. And it was pretty strange how a Warner Brothers themed park opened with the Universal fanfare. Like I heard ba da da da, and I was like, Universal? And my friend was like, I think Drew told me about this logo before. I think it's 20th Century Fox. I reminded him it was Universal. And so, you know, um, that was a pretty great day that we sat in the parking lot. Also on the day I met Show Me Coaster, shout out to them. And then for the second day I had to film for my movie, just an old park day. I mean we saw a couple shows. Yeah, the shows for the 50th anniversary were amazing. It sucks that they're not going to return. And also the 50th anniversary museum. It sucks that that's not going to return either. But well, it was still fun. And well, then the next day the train wasn't even in operation. It was just going to be a thrill ride day. We rode a couple of, rides. I we spent some time in the water park and we rode American Thunder to wrap it up and then we went home. And then the next day, it was the day after I filmed for the St. Louis Zoo scenes of Drew Thomas the movie, which I didn't go on the train at all. But I didn't care because, well, I had to get the filming done. Now, as for Six Flags St. Louis, I only had a couple more scenes to film, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna film these scenes, and the rest of the day we're just gonna have fun, fun, fun. And so I filmed a couple scenes. We did ride a couple rides like the Justice League, Shazam, Log Flume, and then my sister and I went to the 50th anniversary show, and while that was going, I could hear the train coming. I was like, now I gotta head to the station. And I got to the station, pulled out Thomas, and filmed the scene of Tommy G scaring off Diesel 10. And then the engineer saw me. He was smiling, and told my sister I wanted to go on the train. And so we decided to go on the train, and the engineer let me go inside the cab, and he showed me how everything works. And he also let me ring the bell and blow the whistle. Needless to say, inside the cab of Tommy G. Robertson, it was hot and it smelled kind of funny, but it was still an amazing experience. I sat in the driver's seat. He showed me how everything worked. He let me blow the whistle and obviously ring the bell. That was one of the greatest things that happened to me. And I have the footage of me blowing the whistle. I used it in my Watermelon Sugar music video. Anyway, so that was also on the day they were having their fireworks, but well, we didn't stay for the fireworks because, well, we had to go to a birthday party. So after we rode a ride, we went to I don't know what ride it was, but afterwards, we went to the birthday party we had to go to. That's where, yes, and that's where I also got my Petunia plush. It was my birthday though. You see, my mom told me to look in the passenger floorboard for something, and then I opened the door, and the first thing I saw was Petunia in a plastic bag. I was happy. Anyway, so that's a pretty good day. Then the next day, I decided to, ride the last three roller coasters I had to ride all Six Flags roller coasters. And then boom. The next day, I filmed stuff for my canceled Halloween Amusement Park Purge episode. And I also just wanted to have fun. It was the last Bring a Friend Day that year. It was the last day of normal park operation. And then, oh yeah, also on the day I rode the last three roller coasters. I got to hear Sweet Caroline while I was riding the train. For the train was passing over the studio backlot, and I could hear Sweet Caroline, and I started singing along, and people on the train were just staring at me. That was one of the best things that happened to me. Because, well, I love the song Sweet Caroline, and I love riding the train. It's just a great, train ride. But anyway, so then it was Frightfest, and this was the last time I visited this year. You see, for Frightfest, Um, first, me and my friend played in the arcade. We played Guitar Hero. I sucked ass. We played a couple of arcade games. And then we went to go see the Freaks Unleashed show. It was phenomenal. Then we decided to go on the train. We rode it halfway because the train was running slow due to the cold weather and the crowded coaches. And then we decided to ride a roller coaster at night, and that would be Batman the Ride. And we rode Batman the Ride at night. It was amazing. It actually felt like you were going through Gotham City. Then my friend left, and then afterwards, I decided to single ride a couple rides, only two. That would be Spin Sanity and the Thomas G. Robertson Railroad. And that was the last time I visited. I should have took a park map. I was gonna go for Christmas, but well, my mom was experiencing shoulder pains. I hope they're gonna do Christmas next year. I've heard a rumor from Ides of March Venture saying that Six Flags might be canceled on holiday in the park for next year. I hope not. I'll have to find out when I get to the park. If it says holiday in the park, then it'll still be operated. If it doesn't, then that is a that is a big uh-oh. But anyway, it was a pretty great year. My favorite day was July 3rd, which was the day I got to blow the whistle and ring the bell. My second favorite was the day I rode the last three roller coasters I had to ride. My favorite ride that I've ridden that year was obviously the train and the Justice League Battle for Metropolis. I also love the log flume. I love water rides. Anyway, so that was my Six Flags year in review. Didn't go a whole lot, but well, next year I'm not gonna go a whole lot either, my because mom doesn't like it when we go there a whole lot because we ha and plus I'm gonna be starting work like this Thursday, so I'll have to let them know in advance before I go on a Six Flags trip. And yeah, hopefully I can go for Christmas. Hopefully I can film a couple scenes on water rides. I will film some Drew Thomas videos there, but well, yeah. I'll also try to film the Halloween Amusement Park perch there. Well, that's all I have to say for my Six Flags trip in review. Anyway, so yeah, special thanks to Show Me Coasters for meeting me on the first day I went, which was the 50th birthday. So shout out to Show Me Coasters, subscribe to them. I'll put the link in the description. And subscribe to Coaster Nick and Ides March Adventure and Coaster Studios. Well, guys, that's all I have to say about this video. Be sure to click that subscribe button to Drew Thomas and click the bell to be notified when we upload a new video. This is Drew Thomas signing off. Good night, and pickle suck.